Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the previous class, if you people remind, we discussed about time value of money. In time value of money, we discussed about present value. We discussed about future value. Then after that, we discussed about annuities, different type of annuities, ordinary annuity, annuity due. Then we derived the formula for calculating present values and future values of ordinary annuity and annuity due. Today we are going to start the next chapter, and chapter name is financial statement analysis. Now, the topics that we will discuss in this chapter: what are financial statements, a possible framework for analysis. Then we will discuss about different types of analysis, ratio analysis, trend analysis, and common size and index analysis. These will be our topics. Now, users of financial statements. First of all, before that, what are the main types of financial statements? There are two types of financial statements. Main, we are talking about primary types of financial statement. Basically, there are four financial statements, but in analysis, our main focus it is on balance sheet and income statement. What is balance sheet? You people know about this. A summary of firm's financial position on a given date that shows total assets is equal to total liabilities plus owner's equity. Balance sheet is basically a statement which shows the financial position of the firm. In balance sheet, three things are included: assets, liabilities, and owner's equity. So balance sheet, it is showing us the financial position, a statement that shows the financial position of the firm. The second statement, it is income statement. Income statement is a statement that shows the profitability of the firm, the income or loss of the firm for a particular period of time. A summary of firm's revenues and expenses over a specified period, ending with net income or net loss. And the result of income statement, it is net income or net loss. So income statement is a statement that shows the financial performance of the firm, that is the profitability, income or loss. Now coming towards users of financial statements. External, we are talking about external users. Trade creditors. Trade creditors are those people who took goods on credit from you. Take an example, you have a wholesale business. So on one side there are your suppliers, and then from suppliers you're taking goods and you're distributing it to the retailers. So this is your business. I told you this is wholesale business. Now, sometime you need goods from suppliers, but you don't have money in your pocket. So what are you doing? You are purchasing these goods on credit. But suppliers are not going to give you credit blindly. They will first check the position of the business. They will check the income statement, they will check the balance sheet, they will check the cash flow position. So, the first users of financial statements, these are trade creditors. Trade creditors means those people who are giving you goods on credit or from whom you are purchasing goods on credit. So they are using financial statements for the analysis of your company. They are using these financial statements for the analysis of your company. What will trade creditors do? They will focus on the liquidity of the firm. Liquidity means short term debt paying ability. Short term, I'm writing shortly, short term debt paying ability. Liquidity. Debt paying ability. It is basically uh, they are checking the current assets and current liabilities. Later on, when we will go in detail, then you will get this thing that for liquidity, why they are checking current assets and current liabilities. So, the first external users of financial statements, it is trade creditors. And trade creditors, they are interested in the liquidity of the firm. They will check the liquidity. Liquidity means that you can pay your short term liabilities on time or not. They will check your current assets. In current assets, which things are coming? Cash, big items, account receivable, and inventory. They will check these three items. And they will check the current liabilities. What are your current liabilities? Can you pay your current liabilities with these current assets or not? Suppose your current liabilities are 100,000. These are current liabilities. And your current assets, that is cash, account receivable, and inventory. Suppose you have up to 2 lakh dollars. So 2 lakh are your current assets and 1 lakh is current liability. So this shows that you can easily pay this current liability with your current assets. Just here, I'm not going in detail. Then the next external users of financial statements, it is bond holders. Who are bond holders? Or what is bond? Suppose here is a company. This is a company. They need money. That is, they need $1 million. Now, this $1 million, they can contact a bank, but sometimes Banks, they're not, are their liabilities from banks, it is too much high. So what is company doing? Company is going to issue bonds. What does it mean? When you're taking loan from bank, it is costly. So you will go for a cheaper source. So bonds are, as compared to bank loan, these are cheaper. Bond is basically a certificate, a piece of paper. This piece of paper is basically an agreement between this company and those who are purchasing this bond. On this bond, they will write the face value. What is the value of this bond? They will write the rate of interest. Suppose a rate of interest is 7%, and there will be maturity. Maturity means the time period of this bond. This is face value. This is rate of interest. It is called coupon. And this is the time period of this bond. After this, the bond will expire. This is called maturity. In this agreement, I told you there is agreement between this company and suppose I am purchasing this bond. So there is agreement between the company and me. What is that agreement? That agreement is that I will give $1,000 to the company. Company will give me this certificate. This certificate. This certificate shows that I give $1,000 to the company. Company will pay 7% interest to me every year for 5 years. Means company for 5 years will pay 7% interest to me. And after 5 years, company this bond will mature. Company will return my $1,000 back, and I will return this bond to the company. So see, for 5 years I will receive 7%, means $70 for the first year, 72nd, 73rd, 74th, 75th, plus they will also give me 1000 my own money back. So this will be the cash flow. CA, this is an annuity 70, 70, 70, 70, and 70. So this is basically bond. Now, bondholders, they are interested in what? These are external users. Focus on the long term cash flow of the firm. Now, if the cash flow of the firm is good, this is company, this is me. Now, I will check the cash flow of the company when I'm purchasing a bond. If the cash flow of the firm is good, means they can pay me $70 interest annually, plus at the end of fifth year they can pay me 70 plus 1000 easily. But if their cash flow position is not good, then they can't pay me this money. So the bondholders, when they are purchasing bonds, so they are focusing on the cash flow. And you know what cash flow? Cash inflow and cash outflow of the firm. Cash inflow and cash outflow. So the bondholders, they are interested in this thing. The last thing, that is shareholders, focus on the profitability and long-term health of the firm. What is share? Just like bond, there is another agreement that is called share. When our company is in need of money, this is company, they are in need of money. So what are they doing? They are issuing a certificate that is called share, that is called stock. Suppose its face value is $100, mean this is also an agreement. Suppose this is me and I want to purchase this share from the company. So what will I do? Company will give me this certificate, a piece of paper, just an agreement, and I will give $100 to the company. Now I am a shareholder, means I am a partner in this business by $100. But there is a problem. In bond, if compare it with bond, there was $1,000. There was interest. There is no interest in share. And there is maturity, 5 years. There is no maturity in share. So what will be the benefit of this share? The benefit is, if the company is in profits, company will pay me a share from the profit. This is on the base of profit and loss. If the company is in profits, if the company is in profits, company will pay me a share from the profit. In bond, if the company is in profit or if the company is in loss, they will pay me 7% interest. But in share, if the company is in profit, they will pay me a share from the profit. But if the company is in loss, maybe no. The company will not pay me anything. And if the company is in profit, maybe the price of this share goes up. Suppose it goes up to 120. So $20 will be my profit. And if the company's performance is weak, maybe the price of this share goes down to 90. So this is the difference between bond and shares. In bond, there is fixed interest. In share, there is no interest. It is on the base of profit and loss. Bond, there is a maturity. In shares, there is no maturity. It will not expire. It will remain until the company exists. I think for today it is enough. Okay, one point is left. Shareholders focus on the profitability and long-term health of the firm. When I am purchasing a share, so I will focus on the profitability of the firm. If the firm is in profit, I will purchase the share of that company. But if the company is in losses, I will not purchase. And I will also look at the long term health of the firm. If the company's health is good, health doesn't mean from health, we will check what their balance sheet. If their financial position is good, then we will invest in that company. But if their financial position is not good, we will not invest in that company. Okay, for today it is enough. Assalamu alaikum.